Rule 26. On even terms, a player may ride off an opponent or may interpose the player's mount between an opponent and the ball, but may not ride dangerously. Rule 26A. Bumping in a manner dangerous to player or mount, that is, with undue force, is a foul.
All that has to happen is your horse goes off balance or my horse goes off balance, and if I am the one who initiated this, I had to have fouled.
This is an example of a safe ride-off. Both ponies make shoulder-to-shoulder contact and their speeds are relatively equal. Note light pull back his reach across dark. Here, the dark player is too far back behind the light player's pony to make a safe and legal ride-off. Notice his pony's head driving into his opponent's back and how he crosses the hind legs of the light player's pony several times. This is a perilous play, even at this slower speed.
And most important, I think every time you see horses wobbling or shaking, I think there's got to be a foul call in either one of the players. You know, some of the two players are wrong, or both of them are wrong.
Several factors should be used when evaluating the legality of a ride-off. The player in the dark jersey is on a much larger horse, is moving at a faster speed than his light opponent, and clearly bumps him too far in front. While any one of these factors is dangerous in itself when executing a ride-off, together they prove disastrous here. The relative speed of two mounts is one of the most important factors in a ride-off. It is very dangerous to bump an opponent if you are not moving at approximately the same speed. Here, the player in the light jersey is waiting at the ball for an opponent who is riding into the play at a gallop. Notice the trauma to the light player's pony, who initiates the bump, is as great or greater than to his opponent's pony. In any case, it remains a dangerous riding foul on light. Position at the ride-off is equally important. Ponies should meet shoulder to shoulder and never more than a foot or two ahead or behind. The player in the dark jersey necks the ball, which puts him on the near side of the line. His opponent in the light jersey comes in from the offside and does not expect dark's bump behind the saddle. Foul on dark. As noted in the previous section, a player may not simply slide across in front of another player. Here, the player in the dark jersey slides across his light opponent's pony without making shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Foul on dark. The angle of a ride-off is another important element to consider. Here, the player in the light jersey turns back in front of his opponent at too severe an angle to the newly created line. Notice that the positions of the two mounts, as well as the angle of the bump, make this one extremely dangerous.
But if the player is going in to hit the ball, and he gets ready, and he knows he's about to be hit, and you can see him brace himself for it, and there is no lack of balance in the process by the player ready to hit the ball, then there was no foul, because he knew it was coming and he braced himself for it.
This is an example of a hard ride-off that is still basically safe. Although the angles of approach to the ride-off are sharp, notice both riders adjust to absorb the impact safely.
But when he loses his balance in the process, then there's going to be a foul.